Hey guys, it is Julie Anderson and we are 9 weeks out from the Washington Ironman. But today I'm actually going to focus my vlog mostly on the metabolic damage recovery that I'm dealing with right now, as I have made a rather large decision this last week after I had a heart-to-heart kind of teary-eyed conversation with my girlfriend Erin early last week. I decided to take the focus off of contest prep right now and really put my focus on getting healthy and getting stronger and really doing what I need to do to recover from several months of not taking in enough calories and doing way too much cardio. So I feel really good about that decision. I was waking up every day and the scale wasn't really moving, and as women we tend to get so focused on that number on the scale, and it was really making me feel like a failure every single day. And when you're getting ready for competition, you want to see that number go down, and that's not what we're trying to do right now. That's absolutely not what John Perlow is trying to accomplish with me. So I am weighing myself every day and doing body stats regularly so that we can see where I'm at, and my body's doing everything that we want it to do. I'm at almost 3,500 calories a day, and my cardio is minimal at 45 minutes every morning, which is pretty low for me because in contest prep I can do upwards of 2 hours if necessary. So I have really a lot of room to lean out. I can add more cardio, and I don't believe that John has calorie cutting in his plan for me. So I think that rather than cut calories, he will probably have me increase my cardio or do some nutrient partitioning. So my calories probably won't go down, but they'll shift around a little bit from the sources that I'm deriving my calories from. So I'm still doing everything as if I was getting on stage on October 5th. And really, I'm not going to lie, I hope that I can get on stage on October 5th, but that might not happen. And really, I just need to focus on doing what it takes to get strong and to get healthy again. So that's kind of where my mindset is. I'm feeling really good. My energy is up, my lifts are up, and that's really fun. I mean, as a bodybuilder, we like to lift heavy and we like to put on muscle, so it's fun for me to see my shape changing. Since I started bodybuilding 5 years ago, my goal has been to not be the skinny girl on stage, and so I finally feel like I might be accomplishing that. So it doesn't happen overnight, and I just need to be patient with this process. So I'm doing my 45 minutes of cardio in the morning, and as I said last week, John upped my intensity on that. So I'm sweating buckets, and that is a result of the Captri MCT oil. I'm doing about 4 to 5 tablespoons of that a day, so I'm getting 600 or more of my calories from Captri. Because if you think of like 3,500 calories of clean food, that's a lot of food. It's a lot of volume. So I do get a lot of it from the Captri, and that makes me sweat all the time. So I sweat when I lift, I sweat when I do cardio, I sweat when I eat. I'm just kind of a sweaty mess. But those are all really good signs. That's a good sign that my metabolism is ramping up, which is exactly what we want. I'm hungry between meals. Usually about an hour after I eat, I'm hungry again. So that's good. But I feel like I just eat all the time. I guess it's a good problem to have. Anyway, so I'm feeling good. I feel better now that I have shifted my focus, and it makes me feel just mentally and emotionally, it just makes me feel better. So I'm still training and dieting, or not dieting, eating like I would be getting on stage. So that is still kind of the goal in the back of my mind, but it's not the focus. So if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. So I'm trying to just sort of let that go a little bit. I am hearing from so many of you guys that are dealing with this same issue, and I'm really glad that you're reaching out to me, because this is very real, and it happens to a lot of mostly females. And I'm really excited to be able to share my story with you, because I know a lot of the people that are the coaches that are talking about this are talking about, raising calories really slowly over time. And, for me, that approach just wouldn't work. I have 4 children, and I have a very busy life, and I have a lot going on, and I like to lift heavy, and I needed the nutrition to substantiate my life. And, raising my calories 50 to 100 calories every week just would not have been the route for me to go. So if you're like me and you're curious about, how this is working and how it works and all that, please feel free to shoot me an email, and I'm happy to answer your questions directly. IrieFitGirl@gmail.com. You can also find me all over social media. I'm IrieFitGirl on Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Facebook. So I hope you guys have a great week, and I will be back next week, and I'll talk a little bit more about how I brought my calories up so quickly and how that whole process has worked for me. So wishing you a great week. I'll see you next week.